Hi guys, and welcome. For today's safari, we're going to have the privilege of being given a tour of the Providence Children's Museum, and I can't wait. So let's see what kind of shenanigans we get into. Andiamo, let the safari begin. Well, looky here. There's a dragon sitting on top of the Providence Children's Museum, and he is very, very impressive. There's a story here, and I, for one, can't wait to hear it. Well, there's a tall tale. Wow, this dragon is bigger than I thought. Let's head in. This is Victoria Picinich. She's the Director of Development and External Relations. She's going to give us a little tour around the museum. So nice to meet you, Victoria.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for coming to Providence Children's Museum, and I'm excited to show you around.
Oh, I'm so excited too. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
So Providence Children's Museum is 2 levels, our first floor and our second floor. We have, obviously we focus on accessibility here at Providence Children's Museum, which is why we welcome in families of all shapes and sizes. So we have our ramp here, and you might think, well, it's just a ramp. What's so special about it?
Yeah,
but we're a children's museum. We see little kids take some of their first steps on this ramp. We have little window boxes at their level. Right now we're doing a little Olympic scavenger hunt. So we're trying to get kids to find Olympic related things. So you can see the little torch right there.
Let me show me again. Oh, all right. Yeah.
There's a little Olympic torch right there. So we're doing a little Olympic themed scavenger hunt in our window boxes here.
Awesome.
This is also a good place for kids to get a little energy out. We see them running up and down all the time. So this is our Coming to Rhode Island exhibit. This exhibit has been around almost as long as the museum has been. It's got 4 different playrooms inside. I call it our little time traveling adventure, where you can pretend to be a pilgrim in the 1600s, build Port Adams in the 1800s, sail a ship to Cape Verde, or experience the 1960s Dominican bodega. So come on in. Each room has a different theme, and there's different ways for kids to interact in every single room, whether that's with playing dress up or playing with food, running a cafe.
Very sweet.
So this is our 1800s Cape Verdean transport vessel. All the kids call it a pirate ship, and we are A-okay with that. Again, we encourage all kids to kind of play as they want. Whether that's, hoisting the sail or lowering the anchor or going underneath, being part of the crew.
That's awesome.
Sorry, my friends. Good job. So this is our 1960s Dominican bodega. It's actually based off of a real place. It's called FIFA's Market. And one nice little tidbit about this is that this cash register right here was an original from the actual FIFA's Market. So this is a nice little marketplace for kids to play in. There's different foods and serving utensils, so they can play market, restaurant, anything they like. Charge $100 for an avocado. Seen that happen. So this is our maker studio. Every week we have a different art project or creative project that families can drop in on and create in here. Right now we're working on the Special People Garland, which is a way for kids to identify all the special people in their lives.
Oh, that's a really nice idea.
So this is Little Woods. It holds a very special place in my heart. This is our exhibit that is for kids 4 and under. So it's a safe space for our littles to go to and for their parents to feel like they can relax for a second. It's a woodland adventure. You can have tea parties with your woodland friends, go down the slide, play hide and seek in the cave. It's a really great time.
Tons of fun.
So this is our Waterways exhibit.
Waterways.
It's a water room. It's one of our most popular rooms in the museum, and all the kids love it.
Oh, I can see why. And as a tip, I know Victoria was telling me that you might want to bring a swimsuit or
Definitely a change of clothes.
a change of clothes for
We
sure.
have smocks for everybody, but it's always a good idea to have a spare change of clothes.
Well, Victoria, the first question that I have for you is a profound, vitally important one. The dragon up on the roof. What's the story?
So,
Tell me.
absolutely. So her name is Nori. She has been with the museum for many years. She was named Nori because I believe when they first got her, we had a naming competition with kids from the community.
Oh, I love those things.
Right? And so one kid came up with the name Nori because Nori is green, and Nori is also the name of seaweed. So that is how her name came to be. She's very friendly. She likes to chill up on our roof. You can see her head on the other side of our building, and she wraps around, and you can see the tail by the front door. She's a very friendly dragon.
She looks very protective, like a guardian. She really looks like no one's doing anything wrong in here.
Absolutely.
No. Fun-wise, yes. What can you tell us about the museum's basic history?
Sure. So we've actually been at Children's Museum for 49 years. Next year will be our 50th year. We started as the Children's Museum of Rhode Island in Pawtucket. We were in Pawtucket for the first 20 years, and then we moved to Providence in 1997, and that's when we became Providence Children's Museum, and we've been here ever since.
This is an awesome museum, too, and I do remember because I grew up in Pawtucket, and you would always see that along the building. It went away, and I remember thinking, no, don't go away. And then, oh my gosh, it's so nice.
Yep.
The upgrade and everything. How many levels does this museum have? 2, correct?
Yep, so we are 2 levels. We have stairs as well as a ramp.
Okay, and now we saw quite a few exhibits, but which ones didn't we see?
So the ones we kind of walked through, I would say, would be our Play Power and Airways. Those are exhibits that have different kind of puzzles and blocks and different ways to engage, including our giant light bright. Upstairs, we have Think Space, which also is full of different kinds of activities and blocks and connecting kind of game things to really engage those spatial thinkers. And then as well as our as well as our assembly space room, where we host a lot of our birthday parties and special events and things like that.
Oh, that's awesome. It's so, you cannot imagine a child going through everything in one day. So you probably need to make a few visits at least.
Absolutely.
They're going to want to come back.
The kids will find something to do every single time they come. And I always tell parents, just let them explore. If they want to stay in one room for 2 hours, let them.
Exactly. They're going to be little for a little bit of time, so they have plenty of time to try other rooms.
Exactly. And it's that repetition of like repeating activities over and over again, and that's how children learn.
And they want to come back.
They do.
Too,
they always do.
They remember that.
Yeah. The only tears we hear are when kids have to leave and they don't want to.
You're going to hear me crying on the way out. Now, do you have any upcoming programs?
I would say the best way is to stay up to date on our programs through our Instagram account, PVD Children's Museum. Search for Providence Children's Museum on Instagram. We always have special events for school vacation weeks. So I know coming up in April, we have April school vacation. Right. We usually bring in magicians. We have science shows, circus shows. We have a puppet band. So it's a really great time for kids to, they're out of school. They want to have fun. So come to Providence Children's Museum and you will. We have story times every day for our littles during the week. We have weekly play groups for children under the age of 4 during the week as well. We call it the Littles Takeover, where we focus on the under 5 crowd. That is the crowd we see during the week during the school year.
They're a wild bunch, the under 5 crowd. And you host field trips, correct?
Yep.
And parties as well?
Absolutely. We host field trips and birthday parties, and information on that is on our website as well.
Everyone will respond yes to your invitation, I am pretty sure. So what are the general things, like the hours and the days and the admission price?
Sure, absolutely. So Providence Children's Museum is open daily, so every day. Sorry, let me do that again without scratching my head. Providence Children's Museum is open daily, so we're open 7 days a week from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Admission is $20 each. Children under the age of 1 are free. We also have various programs for people to get reduced or discounted admission. and that includes our Feinstein Junior Scholars, who get one free admission with an accompanying adult every year. Neighborhood Health Plan patrons also get free admission to Providence Children's Museum, and active military members and their families get reduced admission as well throughout the year thanks to our Blue Star program, as well as our folks who are on food assistance. They also get reduced admission throughout the year. So all that information is on our Plan Your Visit page on our webpage.
Okay. And how about how membership works?
Sure. So we have 4 levels of membership, varying on the size of your family or the number of people you want using it. They range from $175 for the year to about $500 for the year. It depends on the level you're seeking.
Okay. And the last question that I have is, and just so you guys know, I always put all their information in the description below, but the best way to reach the museum for further information than you've just given. You've covered a lot.
Sure. So I would say our website's kind of your first place to go. You can also email us at info@providencechildrensmuseum.org, or the best way to stay up to date on all of our special events and activities would be to follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
Well, thank you so much for the tour and all the valuable information that you've given us. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, I was happy to have you, and I'm glad you liked your time here. And I look forward to seeing some of your subscribers here in the future.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, to be a kid again. I didn't want to leave, and I'm a grown-up. I'm going to be exploring more children's museums in the future. If you'd like to support my channel, please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. And stay tuned, because there's so much more to explore with yours truly, Julie, on safari. Till next time, ta-ta.